Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. I'm Dr. Ruth Anderson here with my beautiful soul sister, Teri Angel. We're here with Enlightened World Network, and we bring you a guided meditation every day of the year. And on Wednesdays, we bring you meditation excavation. And that's where Teri and I go into meditation with you right along beside us. We share everything that we're seeing so you can participate in that as well. Teri Angel, good morning, my dear. How are you?
Good morning, Ruth. I'm doing amazingly great.
Awesome. Well, and if any of you are noticing at any point, Teri is staying at an amazing home that has got all kinds of elemental energy to it. We see it come in and go out. So if you see something moving around Teri or in her background, that's what that is. So welcome to the fairies this morning. They're going to be part of our meditation.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great day. That's what I keep hearing. It's a great day to have a great day.
Oh, that sounds like a cereal commercial or something. Hallmark. Okay.
I always teased, I want to write that on my ceiling. So it's the first words I see when I open my eyes.
It's a great day to have a great day. Okay, I'm just going to write that down so I don't forget it.
Okay.
Okay, by Teri Angel and her fairies. Awesome. Okay. All right, friends, let's go into meditation. Let's just slow our breathing down, slow our thinking down. Let's feel that weight of the chair underneath you. Really think about each of the four legs and the purpose of each of those legs to create balance and stability. We're going to think of the energy of those four legs going down, down, down into Mother Gaia, really creating a stable place for us today. And then think of your own feet, the energy of your feet going all the way down into Mother Gaia as well. So we are firmly planted this morning. And let's take a nice deep breath into our heart chakra. And release it. And I'm already seeing a beautiful emerald green there, which tells me Archangel Raphael is near. And up to our third eye, let's take a deep breath in. I'm already seeing beautiful, rich blue, which tells me Archangel Michael is with us. And release it. And now a deep breath into our, the space in between your fifth and your sixth chakra. In between, this is interesting, in between your third eye, which is at your forehead, and the crown of your head. So right in between those two. And it's purple, so I'm seeing Divine Mother with us. So take a deep breath into that area. And I am so feeling the energy of those three today, Divine Mother, Archangel Michael, and Archangel Raphael. Just take a breath and just feel into the amazing energy of that triad. Teri, do you feel their presence strongly?
Yes, absolutely. Ooh, especially Divine Mother, who is very prolific today. I think she has a lot to say to us.
She does.
She just covered us with a warm blanket. Not that it's cold, but just for us to feel comforted.
Teri, is there anybody else you want to invite in today?
I've been told to invite Yogananda in today. This beautiful ascended master is all about love. So we're getting the comfort of the Divine Mother, the protection of our beautiful Archangel Michael. And we're focused on love today. And Kuan Yin, there she is. I knew she'd be here if we're focused on love. Kuan Yin is all about compassion, filling our hearts up with that beautiful empathy and caring for others. And the little birds outside are agreeing.
Mm-hmm.
And you had mentioned the elementals earlier, Ruth. Oh, they're so excited. They heard the call. And I don't know if you can hear the brook. There's a babbling brook not too far from my window. And the sound of it is so gentle, but there's moments where it wants to be heard. And the elementals are helping that sound to come closer and closer to us.
Teri, who all are the elementals with you now?
Well, the Fae is what they're referred to as. And they are the little fairies. They are the wood nymphs that show themselves so clearly when we take the time to look, to go up to a tree and say hello and thank you. And I just did that yesterday. I stood with my hands on the trees out in a field and just said thank you. And it was like they were waiting to hear those words. They're all speaking to us through our mind and helping us to see their place in this world. Sometimes it's to bring joy. Sometimes they just want us to lighten up. They say we take things so seriously. When we laugh, when we giggle, they're always giggling. When we hear that little trickle coming through, that's them reminding us to lighten our energy. And I feel Divine Mother just shaking her head, letting us know it's okay. It's okay to go to that place of childlike wonder and just play on their playground.
So, Teri, yesterday, Silver for Silver Reflections introduced me and our viewers to the serendipities. And I'm seeing serendipities here, but I don't think they're normally here because they're peeking out from behind trees. The serendipities, from what I saw, they are, I don't know, are they elementals? Yeah, I guess they are a branch of elementals. And to me, they were about knee high. They looked pretty human, had childlike faces. There were young ones, old ones, male ones, female ones. And the serendipities work in our earthly realm to make things happen, to make connections between people, to they really are good at connecting things so things can happen. Teri, have you worked with the serendipities before?
I haven't. I've heard of them, but I haven't just sat to bring their energy to me. But
Well,
I'll have to watch that to really get into the energy of them.
yeah, I'm seeing some of them here now. And as I said, I don't think this is their normal place of being, although they're laughing now, because they were like peeking out from behind trees, um, like they're shy or some, but now they're laughing. So I don't, they're probably just messing with me. But I feel like we're in your backyard, Teri. I feel like we are at this amazing, magical place where the elementals exist. I wish we had elementals like this here in my neck of the woods, and maybe we do. I just am not used to seeing them.
Yeah, it's just a matter of calling them in. They're sometimes waiting just for you to acknowledge them. Once I arrived here in this place in Vermont, the driveway is in between two trees. And I was told that that's the fairy gate, and that if they don't want you on the property, you won't find that driveway. And it's true.
Wow.
It's very hard to find. But I was given permission by them to come in. And ever since I arrived, and they knew that I could see them and communicate, they have been playing with me. And it has been delightful to feel their energy and the way that they just help me to go into that childlike state again. And once I get there, it's like the world gets lighter. I don't feel the heaviness of the 3D. And that's part of their purpose, is to help us be in this world, but not of this world, if that makes sense. We don't feel all of that heavy energy, like the heaviness of the body or the heaviness of burdens. It's just beautiful to play like that. And I've been playing since I got here. They've been moving things around and making me look for them. And then they'll tell me, oh, it's over there. And they'll show me where it's at. So, for anyone who might be doubting the existence of the elementals, I encourage you to sit with them. Just allow your mind to go into the possibility of what if? What if they are real? What if they are just wanting us to have fun in this lifetime? That's what I do. I just open to the possibilities, and then they show up. And beware, because you'll be laughing and giggling. So I'd love to hear more about the serendipities, Ruth.
Yeah, they are. Right now, they're playing with Archangel Michael, but Silver uses them in her daily life. Every morning when she gets up, she includes them in meditation and she asks for their participation in her life. I think what they're useful for is if you're working on a project and you're wanting it to move forward and you're hoping that different people come into your world to help it move forward, that kind of thing. But what they told me this morning is that there are different kinds of serendipities for different things. So the example they gave me, if you're needing help with a computerized and online something being seen or going through, that's a different kind of elemental or a different kind of serendipity. If it's that you're needing different people to come into your realm, that's a different kind of serendipity. So I think getting to know the serendipities and knowing what to ask for might be important here.
Okay. Just had an image of like the the Disney fairy with the little wand that when it hits the wand at you, everything sparkles and everything becomes exactly as it's supposed to be.
Silver had said that they like to play. And as soon as she said that, I was given a visual that they like to play, but play for them can also mean like brain games of figuring out how can I get Ruth or Teri to meet this person? You know, that cognitive play of how can we make that happen?
Mm.
So, friends, if you are participating along with us, just let your imagination run. Just be open to the possibility of whatever it is that you might be seeing.
They just handed me an Etch-a-Sketch. Do you remember the Etch-a-Sketch?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so they had me start playing with it and start drawing something on it. And then they took it away and shook it so that all of that just disappeared and handed it back. So obviously, I'm supposed to tune in more to what they are asking me to focus on.
Well, and that's funny, Teri, because Etch-a-Sketch is such an archaic form of being able to communicate or draw or create. Clearly, they don't, we work in an Etch-a-Sketch mode more so than they do. That's funny that that's what they would give you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been messing with my computer stuff, so they really don't like the they say the newfangled stuff. Yeah, they've been really making it interesting and challenging to keep online. But yeah, that was fun with the Etch-a-Sketch.
Well, I was just thinking of Archangel Raphael because this morning it was very clear it was Divine Mother, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Michael. And I see Michael playing with the serendipities and the fairies. And Divine Mother's just watching. So I'm curious, Archangel Raphael, why are you present? Not that you're not welcome, but what's the message there?
Yeah, it's the healing energy. And it's also to complete that triad. You know, the triad, the triune energy is so potent. And that part that he's bringing in is the healing. When we laugh, laughter, has been said, is the best medicine. It lightens us. It takes us from a place of worry and concern and anxiety to a place that everything is working perfectly, into the real flow of life. And that's healing.
Interesting, Teri. I'm just going to grab something quickly so I can share with you. In meditation this morning, Divine Mother had said, and my sister and I are preparing to take our parents' ashes to another state to deliver those today. So we're feeling the presence of them and the grief of the loss of them. But Divine Mother said this morning, and I think this has to do with Archangel Raphael, mourn the griever's loss, for only in that grief are you freed. Pity the heart that never grieves, for it shall never know daylight.
That's so beautiful, Ruth. Mm. You know, we all leave a footprint when we're here in these bodies. And those that are left behind when we leave the body are still seeing that footprint. They're still seeing the essence of our life here. So when we grieve, it's not that we're sad for that person. We're just missing them. We're missing that person who was standing there on the ground, leaving their footprint. So my heart is with you, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think today was all about healing. That's what I'm hearing. When the laughter, the childlike wonder, it all helps us to really remember who we are, remember that we are loved, and our purpose for being here is to love, because that's the only thing that's real. All of the illusion of anxiety and fear and chaos, that's just to help us to understand love so much easier and better.
Well, and I'm seeing Teri, I'm trying to figure out if it's my parents. Normally I can really feel if it's them or not, but I'm seeing two figures here with us. And they feel familiar, but it doesn't exactly feel like my parents. So, Teri, do you see? I mean, and they're not coming in as clear as normal. Do you see two figures off on the side?
I'm just tuning into them. And I feel Jesus there in this room. But it's interesting that these figures are not coming closer.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like they're overseeing what we're doing.
And I'm seeing a white energy to them as if they're angels. Are they angels? Yeah. But I don't know them. And I'm wondering why they're not coming in as clear, because that's unusual too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they're there for you. They're there to make their presence known to you, for you to explore who they are and to get to know them.
Well, the serendipities and the elementals love them. So they're obviously not strangers. I wonder if there are archangels that work more closely with the serendipities. I know that Archangel Ariel works very closely with the elementals.
Yes, she does.
But I'm wondering if there's an archangel that works more closely with the serendipities. I'm just intrigued. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all we have to do is ask them to make their presence known, to say who they are, and they will. They definitely will. I love that Divine Mother and Kuan Yin kind of surrounding us right now, just holding us. And the fairies are happy because I drew a heart with the Etch a Sketch, and that was what they wanted. Yeah.
I wish I knew how better to work with the serendipities. they're an interesting group that they kind of broach over between the elementals and humans. A hybrid almost. But I guess that's why they can work in our realm and make things happen.
You know, they're almost like the magicians of the elementals, if that makes sense. Fairies, the little ones that just run around and protect the land, their job is to make us laugh and to make us lighten up the energy. But it sounds like these are to help us manifest in our lives.
I wonder too, Teri, about our soul's passions and our soul's purpose and the role of the serendipities in helping those things come to fruition. You know, when we say out of the blue, this person reached out. Well, was it really out of the blue? Or was it supposed to happen? And a serendipity helped, whisper in their ear.
Definitely. Because our thoughts, when we think of somebody, that message goes to them. So I'm pretty sure the serendipities can help move that message along, just like a telephone signal moves your call to a person. You're doing it without the electronic part. Interesting. Gives us something new to play with today.
Well, and I think we're supposed to ask them for if there's something in particular we're wanting. Not like, I don't know. I won't say not like, because what do I know? But if you are, let's say you're running late as you're driving to an appointment, is it okay? Ask the serendipities, please, can you help me get a good parking place? I don't know. Or if you're wanting to publish your book, please, serendipities, please help me find a publisher. Please help me find the right way to do this. I guess. But I think there really is a piece of asking for what you want the help with.
Oh, absolutely. I call that setting intentions and putting it out there. Abraham calls it putting up rockets of desire. It's what is it that your heart is passionate about that you want to call to you?
And Archangel Michael's reminding me about prayer, that we don't switch our alliances or allegiances to the serendipities or to the archangels, that prayer is your number one, what I call prayerful meditation is your number one format. That's funny. They're clapping like, yay. It's fun to get the validation from them when we get the message right.
Yes, we need and love the confirmations. And anything can be used to give us that confirmation. Visualizing and feeling the Or maybe we hear a word.
Right. Validation can come in so many formats. So, Teri, what I'm seeing right now, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Divine Mother have created a triangle around us. So we're in the middle of it, and there's all these elementals and serendipities as part of us, so there's just sort of like this glob of us and the archangels, but they are around us. It feels like they're doing a blessing. It's a blessing not only for our continued work, but it's a blessing for who we are as people. And there's room for you all to join us. If you're meditating with us, come join us in that space right now. That blessing is for you as well.
It's all inclusive.
Mm-hmm. And don't feel like you have to stay in the background. Just come right on up. Step right on up.
Yeah, we're talking about angel numbers and confirmations. And as I just opened my eyes, I saw 1010. So they're always using whatever means is going to come into our awareness, whether that's numbers or dragonflies or butterflies or people. So awesome.
It is. And just, thank you, Divine Mother. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for this time and the serendipities. Thank you, all the elementals, Teri, all your little fairies. Thank you for joining us. It feels light and it feels fun. And it also feels like so much love. We are surrounded in so much love. What a great way to start your day.
It really is. Yeah, to be in that love and light.
Yeah.
Oh, feels fresh, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, when that energy comes in and you just go into it and just exist in that energy. It's so beautiful. It's just like the light that just is flowing around me right now and just brightened up the room. Yeah, so beautiful. And Ruth, you're so beautiful. Thank you for doing this with me. I love our Wednesdays.
I do too. And friends, as you learn more about the serendipities, please let us know what you are finding out, because this is a new form of energy for us. So Teri, thank you. Thank you for being here, sweet thing. I love you so much. And our friends here at Enlightened World Network, you take good care. God bless. We'll see you soon.